I'm from the Eau Claire School District, and we are volunteers for the Wisconsin Nutrition Education Program. And today we're going to make
banana oatmeal smoothies. The ingredients are 1 cup of vanilla yogurt, 1 cup of orange juice, 1 cup of frozen strawberries, 1 medium banana, frozen, cut into pieces, and 1 packet of instant oatmeal, your choice of flavor.
And first thing we're going to do, as Brooke is going to prepare and get things measured up, one of the things that mistakes are made is putting the blender together. Big question is where do you put the gasket? Do we put it on top of here? Do we put it underneath here? And that's a question. Often we would put it underneath here, turn on the blender, and it just makes a mess all over the place. But one of the kind of clues to this is you take a look, and right here, very lightly, and you can't hardly see it, but it says to place the gasket there. So you carefully put it on there. You don't want to cut it because these are very sharp. And also be careful so don't cut your fingers on it. Then you place it on here, and this on here. And as you can see, the gasket is here, the cup is here, and that seals that. Because when this blade is spinning, it's just whirling the things around, and you need a gasket in between those things or it just makes a mess all over the place. And it doesn't have to be so tight that you're gonna, need pliers or something to take it apart, but just so that's firmly tight, like that. And then you place that on there, and we will be getting the ingredients put in. And as you can see, you have Brooke measuring up the 1 cup of yogurt. It's vanilla yogurt. And one of the things about this type of a smoothie is it doesn't have to be exact or perfect measurements, but it's been tested and tried, and it's important to get the ingredients in at least close to it. As you could see, Brooke is putting in orange juice. There's so many varieties of orange juice on the shelves. Yeah, she's going to pour that in there now. And you might ask yourself, well, which ones do I buy? The ones that are fresh orange juice is important, other than like Sunny Delight, because that's just a bunch of sugars and kind of fake orange juice. You might want to grab the spatula. And one of the things here is the one that we're using right now is calcium fortified. I think that's the right word. Other ones are not. And you just look at your own diet. Do you drink a lot of milk? And if you do and drink a lot of dairy products or eat dairy products, probably you don't need calcium in your diet. If maybe you're short on some of those things, then of course you would possibly purchase a product that has calcium.
Frozen strawberries.
And one of the things about the oatmeal, when we first made this in the classroom, you get to thinking, put in dry oatmeal. You kind of think that's an odd ingredient. Interesting enough, though, and we did not get flavored. There's different types of flavors, but we did not get the flavored kind, which we tend to prefer. And you think to yourself, well, it's going to taste kind of funny or anything, but it doesn't. It just grinds it up. It puts a little texture in it, but there's really no flavor to it, and it's actually quite delicious. There you go. I believe this is going to be the last ingredient.
Yep.
And as you can see, this is such a simple thing to make. Maybe shake it up, we'll get some of that stuff to sink in there a little bit. There we go. Just 1 second here. I just noticed this. On your blenders, some are, a nice soft cover on it. Others are not. And this one here, as you can see, has places that you can pour the liquid out of. Absolutely make sure it's not over here, that it's here and here. Otherwise, you'll just have a mess all over the place. Okay, we're going to get started here. It's going to be loud. Hit on blend. What we'll do is let things settle down a second, and I think that's pretty well mixed up. There's just a ton of nutritional value in this. The bananas and strawberries, they're a good source of fiber, good source of vitamin C, of course, as is the orange juice. You have the yogurt that brings in the proteins, vitamin B12, and of course other minerals and vitamins, calcium, phosphorus, and we have the rolled oats, which bring in the fiber. And what we're doing here is really producing a breakfast. A healthy breakfast gets you started and on the move. You can certainly have this as something to wash down, whatever other things you may have for breakfast too. But we're ready to go here. What do you say? We sit down and eat?
Sure. Let's go to the table.
Now we have our completed smoothie and breakfast sitting here, and there's some nutritional values that Brooke wants to talk to you about.
Most important ingredients for breakfast are dairy, grain, and fruit.
And that's all contained in this breakfast right here. And what's important about this breakfast in itself is it gives you energy. It's healthy. It's a healthy for your weight. It improves your mood, and all of you could do better in school. And another thing that's important about this is we have such busy lives, and we're always rushing out of the house. This is something that you can just put into one of your little mugs or something like that. You have it sit in the freezer ready to blend up and grind it up, pour it in your mug, and head off to school. Yeah, it's excellent. I think it's time to give this a try. What do you think, Brooke?
Yep.
This program was recorded and presented by Chippewa Valley Community Television. Chippewa Valley Community Television is made possible by continuing community support. If you'd like to volunteer or make a donation, you can contact us by calling 715-839-5067 or on the web at www.cvctv.org.